football instinct, something that transcends IQ. That transcends just purely knowledge of the game. In essence, it's the practical application of hours and hours of film watching mixed with years of playing the game, an egregious amount of body awareness, and athleticism. When I say high awareness players, it's usually an attribute attributed to people like Troy Polamalu and his way of reading blocks and feeling out snap counts, something that you can't see on tape that he would use in an inhuman level to wreak havoc on the field. Or another good example is Ed Reed. He just seemed to always be in the right place at the right time, making amazing flashy catches, and just overall was a nightmare for quarterbacks to deal with. Or one of my personal favorites, we've got a guy like Luke Kuechly, who was the Panthers' entire defense during his career, and he consistently was in on what felt like almost every single play. All of these players could be described as high instinct players, and you guys can tell me who you think of as a high instinct player in the comments, but today we're looking at one of, if not the highest instinct play of all time. Let's take this back to the 2021 season. Chargers versus Raiders. We're still in the first quarter, and the Raiders defense gave up an early touchdown, but aside from that, it's been a 3-and-out battle, starting with the Raiders, going back to the Chargers, and then going to the Raiders once again, giving the Chargers the ball back with a little over 2 minutes left on the clock near midfield. They would get past the midline, and only to lose that small advantage shortly after bringing up a punt play. From here, things would get interesting, very interesting. In a flurry of movement, the ball gets snapped without both sides appearing to be ready. Ty Long catches, immediately turns to his left, and throws a dart to one of his gunners for what looks like the guaranteed first down. But then, out of nowhere, somebody comes in and breaks up the pass, preventing the catch and the first down. The man was wide receiver and punt returner Hunter Renfrow. Now, watch all the film you want, be as smart as you want. This play does not come up on film, meaning that it is pure instinct. You can see as the players are getting set, Hunter starts inching forward, feeling the unspoken tension between Ty Long and Campbell to his left, who was currently not guarded by anybody. And whether it was just a series of eye contacts being made, Ty's hand movements pre-snap, or how the long snapper, punter, and gunners seemed to be the only ones ready to execute at this time, once that ball was snapped, something told Hunter that he needs to not just inch towards that gunner, but to start hauling ass. And it sets up this humongous pass disruption, stopping this drive dead in its tracks. To this day, it still may be one of the best football instinct plays I've ever seen, and like I said, it might just be the best of all time.
Great heads-up play from a smart football player.